What's goody, winners? Welcome back to the Winner Circle, y'all. Listen, God said enough is enough. Okay, and I'm finna tell you what I mean by enough is enough. Before I really get up into this video though, if you are new to the Winner Circle, make sure you do whatever you gotta do to join, whatever platform you're watching this on, follow, like, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do to become part of the Winner Circle. If you're new here, you know we locked in, and I love y'all for rocking with me. But we're gonna jump right into it, okay? Y'all excuse my bed in the background. I've been talking to y'all on the phone all day, and I haven't been able to do my bed or clean up or nothing. But so y'all just excuse that. But God said enough is enough, y'all. It is so many good people out here getting messed over and screwed over by people who like to take advantage of people, who be swindling people, who be conniving. Y'all, I used to live in Atlanta for a brief time, and I've never seen so many scammers in my life, okay? Now, there's scammers all over the world, but it's like a career out there. It is disgusting behavior. But there are so many people swindling and conniving and being snakish and being sneaky, taking advantage of people, and their time has come. Okay, their time has come. Their time has come, you guys. I'll be talking to a lot of y'all, and y'all be like, so and so did me over, because y'all some chosen ones. Y'all some brilliant people. Y'all operating out of love. Y'all some winners. Y'all them ones. Y'all them juicy, meek, humble people that I got in this community right now. So I already know what y'all going through. You tired of being the nice one. You tired of taking the high road. You tired of doing things the proper way, because you know about karmic laws. You know you reap what you sow. Whatever you put out is coming back to you. So you try to operate right. Well, I'm here to give you the update, okay? I'm here to give you the good news, okay? Don't worry about when karma gonna hit people, okay? Don't worry about if you gonna be vindicated for the trials and tribulations that you done been through, and how people done screwed you over, and people done messed you over, people done persecuted you, lied on you, stole from you, manipulated you, cheated you out of things, swindled you. Don't worry about when karma's gonna come, okay? Don't worry. Don't be flustered about when somebody gonna reap what they sowing. Don't worry about if somebody is going to have to face the consequences. I promise you, consequences never miss. Okay. One thing about karma don't need nobody help in order to hit somebody, okay? Karma don't need nobody's permission in order to work. But let me tell you how karma works, okay? And God said enough is enough, because karma is coming full speed ahead, okay? Do you hear me when I tell you? And I need you to really focus in on what I'm telling you, okay? Let me tell you how karma works. When somebody do something to you, and if you decide to clap back, karma is null and void, because you took karma into your own hands. And now, because you matching negative energy, you're now conjuring up your own karma, okay? It doesn't matter what they done, karma, you got to worry about yourself. Karma don't look at you and say, well, they did this to you, so you justify. No. When you decide to clap back, you are stooping down to low vibrational energy, and you conjuring up your own negative karma. And karma becomes null and void, because you decided to step in and play karma's role like you karma. Don't do that, okay? And I know it could be difficult, and I know it could be hard sometimes. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes strong willpower and a strong mindset sometimes, especially if you coming out of your old toxic self, you trying to eliminate that. It takes a little bit of willpower, okay? But you will be rewarded for your growth, your maturity, your spiritual strength, okay? But when you don't clap back and stoop down to people's level, this is when karma kicks in, okay? And God said enough is enough, because karma is coming, okay? I'm seeing it all around me. I'm seeing it all around. It's like we're almost in a season of spiritually, people who are doing good work, good deeds are reaping the benefits spiritually, energetically. It's like portals and doors is opening for abundance, for love, for you to start reaping the benefits that you've been putting out. But it also happens the other way. People who are not doing so good, karma is also hitting them. They're reaping their negative karma. The negative things that they out there doing to people, swindling, conniving, being messy with people, they're also reaping the benefits. They also falling sick. They also having shortages of money. They also losing out on stuff, losing jobs, losing relationships. They are also getting depleted. Just like the people doing good are getting exalted and uplifted, and getting blessings rained in upon them. The people who's doing negative stuff is also getting that negative karma raining in on them, okay? God said enough is enough. And it is the season right now. We are literally in the season right now where people are reaping what they sow. They've been working all year round. Either you've been doing good all year round or you've been doing bad all year round. The time has come. God said enough is enough, and people are reaping what they sow, okay? So when you don't match negative energy, when you don't stoop down to people's level, karma is in full effect. And I promise you, you don't have to wish anything. You don't have to hope anything. You don't have to pray anything, okay? God has already said, I don't know the scripture, but leave me a comment in the comment section if you know what scripture I'm talking about. But God said that he will make a table for you right in front of your enemies. And what that means is if anybody persecuted you, came against you, did you wrong, did you foul, had malice intention towards you, they gonna reap what they sow. Not only are they going to reap what they sow, but God is going to heal you in front of them. And not only are you going to be healed, but you're going to come out better than ever. You're going to come out better than what you was before. You're going to get praised in front of them. You're going to get blessings in front of them. You're going to get magnified in front of them. You're going to get the raise in front of them. You're going to get the promotion in front of them. You're going to hit the lottery in front of them. You're going to do all of these things in front of your enemies and the people that came against you. So you should almost be excited when people try to persecute you, come against you, or try to hurt you, because God will literally bless you, lift you up, and exalt you in front of your enemies. And I am a walking testimony of this, you guys. But you have to learn how to use the spiritual realm. If you're trying to get back at people, you're using the physical realm. You're trying to clap back, you're trying to get back, you're trying to do them in how they did you. You operating in the physical. And you're gonna lose. It's gonna be a lose-lose situation. But if you operate in the spiritual realm and you learn how spiritual laws work, and you know how karma works, and what you reap, what you sow, and you put whatever you putting out, you putting in. You just gotta be a little bit patient, because once you learn how to use the spiritual realm, you a bad motherfucker, okay? Excuse my language, y'all, but I just had to say it like that for you to understand. Spiritual laws always trump man laws, always trump physical laws. When you learn how to operate in the spiritual realm, you will always come out on top. And people will literally be looking at you like, how did they do that? I was trying to get this person hemmed up. How did they do that? I was trying to get this person caught up. How did they do that? I was trying to get this person all up in my web. How did they do that? Because the spiritual realm is on your side. When you learn how to you use spiritual laws, and you know that God is on your side, God steps in for you. Karma steps in for you. Spiritual law steps in for you. And you always come out on top. Listen, God said enough is enough. People who are out there deceiving you on purpose, intentionally, they will always reap what they sow, period. You can almost count on it. You can count on it to happen. Not that you wishing evil on people. You don't even have to do that. You just know that they gonna get theirs. And when you operating in that knowing, you know that God got your back. It don't matter what people do. It don't matter what people got going on. All you got to do is separate yourself. All you got to do is pull your energy back and move along. Trust me. God is going to handle that. Trust me. It's going to be a lot of people who set traps for you, who was intentionally trying to make you stumble, make you fall, intentionally trying to make you lose your job, or make you appear to be a bum or whatever have you. People be setting traps for you, because when you just shining like this, you're part of the winner circle. You shining, baby. Comment in the comment section. I'm shining. And also comment, I'm getting better and better and better and better and better. But when you always shining, it's going to be people who try to stumble you. It's going to be people who try to set traps on you. And they're going to be looking like, how did these traps not work? You know why? Because God said enough is enough. Enough is enough. The time has come for people to reap what they sow. The time is now for people to reap what they sow, okay? The time is now for people to experience their own negative actions. The time is now for people to lay in the bed that they made. The time is now for people to be tucked up in that hole that they dug for themselves. And it is happening. I see it all around us. I see it happen in my own life, and I see it happening on my calls with my clients. I see it happening with my neighbors. I see it happening all around me. And let me tell you why you can be so sure that God got your back. Let me tell you why you can be so sure that everything is going to work out in your favor when somebody tries to persecute you and come against you. The moment you decided to be a good person, the moment you decided to operate with a good heart and sound judgment, the moment you decided to have everybody's best interest when decision making, when you dealing with other people, the moment you decided to show up just genuinely and caring for other people, you already got the world on your side. You already got God on your side. So I want all of you guys to get into the mindset of, I'm always protected and provided for. Say it with me. I'm always protected and provided for. Comment in the comment section. I'm always protected and provided for. You literally have to know that. It's not an asking. It's not a begging. Lord, please protect me. God said it's already done. What is you begging for? You're not walking in your power. You're not stepping in your power if you don't know who you are. You got to know who you. Ooh, y'all make me want to cuss. You got to know who you are. Okay. Know who you are. You're not begging God for protection and to be provided for. You know that you're protected and provided for. You have an unwavering faith that God got your back. That's what faith is. Not questioning it, not wondering, not begging, not asking. You've got to know. You got to have this deep inner knowing that it's done, that you already protected and provided for. And the moment you adopt that mindset, it don't take time. All it is a shift in focus. The moment you shift your focus and know that God got your back, guess what? Karma is working in your favor. God got your back. The time has come for enemies to reap what they sow. Anybody who's persecuted you, they gonna fall. And it's not a question. It's not an assumption. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. All caps. It's a fact. And I see it in my own life. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, or I know I'm gonna hear some comments of, I don't wish anything on anybody. It's not about you wishing anything on anybody. You're not working by your physical self. You don't have to wish anything. The moment you start wishing and plotting on people, guess what? You're conjuring up your own negative karma. You don't have to wish anything. All you have to know is what God promised you. All you have to know is how these universal laws work. Okay. And let me just tap in on that for a second. It's a lot of religious people. No hate to religious folks, but religious folks they be a little bit high strung. But let me tell you something. There's like this unspoken war between the spiritual community and the religious community. Spiritual community say universe, religious community say God or whatever. You have to understand that God created this universe, and this universe operates a certain way. Just like God created our body, and it operates and functions a certain way, so does this universe that God created. And because the universe operates a certain way, when you learn the laws of the universe and how the universe works, now you can manipulate your life to make it to make it work how you want to make it. Now you can understand how to play the game, because it's a game. So don't get so caught up in God, universe. Don't get caught up in all of that. Just understand that things are operating in a certain way. It's like a well-oiled machine, and it's functioning properly, okay? As long as you tap into that. It is always working in your favor as long as you know who you are. And if you at the winner circle, I know for a fact that you're a genuine person, that you have everyone's best interest, that you don't have malicious intent when you're doing stuff, that you're not out there swindling, you're not out there selling people's social security numbers, you're not out there kidnapping people, you're not out there, robbing people and molest. I almost said that. I don't know if I can say that here, but you get what I'm saying. You're not out there doing the devil's work. You're not out there doing snake stuff. And because of that, just the simple fact of that, you will always be protected and provided for. God said enough is enough, and your enemies is coming down right in front of you. Comment in the comment section, y'all, if you know what I'm talking about. Have you seen karma ever working in your favor? Have you ever seen God really making your enemies your footstool? And you be like, last year so-and-so was doing this to me. This year, they looking up at me and I'm looking down on them. Comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. If you always see God exonerate you in front of people. I know for a fact that God be showing out in my life in front of people. People try to come against me, persecute me, lie, swindle, manipulate, try to manipulate. People always try to manipulate me. They think they manipulate me to doing what they want me to do or how they want me to act. I just be looking like, man, God gonna really spin the block on you. You ain't gonna like that one. And I just fall back because I know how God works. I know how this universe operates. But it takes a little bit of discipline, but you got this, okay? God said enough is enough. Your enemies is coming down. So always take the high road, okay? Always take the high road. Always take the high road because God got your back. I am here to tell you. I am here to confirm. I am the messenger, and I am telling you, God always got your back. And I hear it all the time. Well, when is karma coming? Because I want them to I want karma to hit them hard, and they did this to me. Chill, man. Chill out. Chill out. Stop wishing and hoping and praying that they get hit. You don't got to do none of that. As a matter of fact, y'all, I'll be saying it all the time. The longer karma takes to hit somebody, the harder that it hits. The harder it hits. It's like cooking in a crock pot. It's cooking and cooking and brewing and brewing. And the longer it cooks, the better it is. It's just cooking and marinating and cooking and getting more rich and more thick and more nutrients and more of that factor, more of that factor in it. The longer it takes, the more momentum it has to hit somebody, because it starts off a little small. And then it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and growing and growing and growing. And then that boulder come and hit them. And 10 times out of 10, you're going to be aware. It might not look like what you think it's going to look like. But when you see your enemy struggle, God be putting it on your heart like, yeah. You see that? You see what I did for you? And a lot of times people will be like, God said love your neighbor, and God said don't do that, and God said be nice. And I don't know what God y'all serve, because I know I got God in me. I know God is on my side for a fact. Okay? And the God that I serve, he is ferocious. The God that I serve is ferocious. Okay? Yes, he is loving and kind, but he's a ruler. You cannot rule without domination and being ferocious, without setting boundaries, without putting a little bit of fear in people so they don't try to take you off your throne. God is ferocious. God don't be playing. God is ferocious. God is just not just rainbows and sunshines and eating cupcakes and donuts and everything is happy. No. God gonna put you in your place. God gonna knock you on your knees. God gonna knock you on your knees. Okay? God is ferocious, especially behind his beloved ones, especially behind his ones that's doing good work. Especially behind his ones that are spreading love, spreading positivity, being genuine, being honest, helping other people. You are like the seasoning to the earth. Of course, God got your back. You are valuable. You are so valuable, okay? God got your back. You better know it. Man, affirm in the comment section, God got my back. Period. You got to know who you are. Because you are valuable. This world needs people like you and I. This world needs people like you. There's not enough people in this world spreading love, positivity, teaching people how to do stuff, teaching people how to live a better quality of life. If you're a part of the Winner Circle, I know for a fact that you are intentionally practicing these things. You are intentionally exercising your gifts. You are intentionally trying to be a better person. And you are trying to be a better person by taking care of yourself, taking care of your body. So then in turn, you can teach other people. You could be the example and people looking at you. It's people looking at you and learning from you who won't even say it, who you don't even know, but they learning from you. They learning from you. You the prototype. Ooh. Comment in the comment section if you know you the prototype, if you know you setting the trends, if you know you changing people's minds, if you know for a fact that you changing things up for people, if you know for a fact that you make people want to do better when they in your presence. You the prototype. You know for a fact that you bringing out the best in people. You know for a fact when people get around you, they want to do better. They want to make more money. They want to act right. They want to get their life together. They want to act better. They want to come to you correct or not at all. You the prototype, baby. For that reason, you are valuable. You are valuable. So guess what? You got to know that God got your back. I promise you. God said enough is enough. The time is now. Your enemies are coming down. I'm telling you, we in a season where them karma laws, the tables have fully turned. Okay? So if don't be surprised if you see people who done messed you over and now they down bad. Now they sick. Now they complaining. Now they lost their job. They this, they that. And again, it's not that you wished it on them. It's the fact that you set back and you know for a fact what God promised you. So again, get happy when people persecute you. Because not only is God going to make them your footstool, but you're going to rise above that and you're going to come out better than ever. I love when people come against me. Because I'll be like, them tables going to turn a few months, maybe a year. You're going to look up like, dang, how she You got to alchemize that energy, baby. You got to know who you are. You got to know that God got your back. Don't worry about it, okay, y'all? Don't worry about it, okay? I am the messenger, and I am here to affirm to you, here to confirm to you that God got your back. God said enough is enough, and the time is now. People are reaping what they sow. The time is now. People are reaping what they sow. And you're going to reap what you sow too, baby. All that hard work you've been doing, all that inner work you've been doing, all that elevation you've been doing, not popping off on people, cutting out the road rage, not cussing. You've been working on yourself. You've been working on your mindset. You've been working on your healing. You've been working on your brokenness. You've been working on your self-love. You've been working on your attitude. Baby, that's not in vain. It's not in vain at all. Keep on doing what you're doing, okay? Why? Because you're a winner. I love y'all. See you next time at the Winner Circle.